They told you America was free, that every man could rise, that the system was built to protect the people. But the truth is older, colder, and carved into the bones of this nation. Because in 1913, the United States handed over its heartbeat, its money, to a private cabal that you never voted for, never even met. And yet they decide the value of every dollar in your pocket. This is the Federal Reserve, and it is not what you think. The story begins on a freezing night in 1910 when a handful of the richest men in the world boarded a secret train in New Jersey. No press, no records, no names. They traveled to Jekyll Island, a private resort owned by bankers and industrialists, to design a plan that would enslave America's money supply for generations. And they succeeded. Under the disguise of stability and protection, they created a central bank that could print money from nothing and charge the government interest for using it. Every war, every bailout, every economic rescue since has been financed with debt they profit from. But here's the catch. The Federal Reserve is not federal. It has no reserves. It is a cartel owned by private banks that answers to no president, no Congress, no voter. Their meetings are closed, their decisions unchallenged, their power absolute. They control inflation. They decide interest rates. They can collapse markets or flood them with cash with the stroke of a pen. And every time they move, your savings, your wages, your future shift in their hands. Think about it. When the dollar loses value, your rent goes up, your groceries get more expensive, your paycheck buys less. But for the owners of this system, it's just numbers on a screen, numbers they control. This is not a conspiracy theory. It's the architecture of power. Presidents have warned about it. Some who stood against it didn't live long enough to see their warnings ignored. The empire you live under is not red, white, and blue. It is green, printed paper, owned by men whose names you will never hear. And until you understand who they are, you will always be a subject of their empire of debt.